it's really hard when you are with someone and you're thinking, man, they're just never going, it's never going to get better. It's kind of like you start losing hope. We're never going to learn how to communicate. They're never going to change. They're always going to think like that, and I'm always going to think like this. And, you know, I just want to give people hope out that that's not true. You do change, and you do, you know, Joe McGee, I love what he said. You don't find a marriage, you build a marriage. I mean, so what do you do when you're stuck? Well, let's just take one step, put one foot in front of the other. Let's just start the conversation. Let's just like move all our crap aside. Like if you can move those, you know, set those belief systems down and just hear the other person. What are you trying to say? You know, I mean, so a lot of this is digging through not just belief systems from where we grew up, but like fear and trauma and hurt and PTSD. I mean, kids have PTSD, and that's what I'm calling it. But like, you know, hurt and trauma from being a kid in a really, really tough situation, like really poor. You know, living a life of poverty makes people feel different about money when they're adults, you know?
Right. You know, you said the 7th year was probably hardest. I think, you know, for me, it was the first year was hard, and then it just escalated from there. You know,
yeah, to where we
had a wonderful dating relationship, and then it was like when we got married, I turned into a different person, you turned into a different person, you know, because it was...
Well, I think more you recognized who I actually was. You were like, oh crap, she's a kid.
Right.
That's what I remember you recognizing that. You were like, I thought I married an adult, but she's not.
Well, I remember like going to your house and like you'd have laundry in the corner, you'd have, you know, your drawers full of stuff. Yeah. And I was like, oh, you know, I didn't recognize that. Like I'll be living in this thing, you know, too.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm joining with her mess.
Right. Like, you know, I think I was just like, oh, I just love this girl. She's so excited to me. We're going to get married, you know, but I didn't realize like what it would be like for me to live in your room.
Well, absolutely. I mean, we were absolutely in love. I mean, there's no denying we loved a whole bunch of things about each other, right. But we didn't know a whole bunch of things about each other yet, you know, and you don't know what it's like to live with somebody and to be joined in that forever kind of way until you're joined in that forever commitment and you're in it and you're like, holy crap. And, you know, for those first 7 years, I would tell you one of the hardest things for me, since you brought up the cleaning stuff, was, you know, I never felt like I could ever measure up. And I would try. And I was like, I'll never be, cleaning and being a naturally picked up, clean. I mean, I'm a whole lot better than I used to be now. But that did not come natural to me because I'm a very laid back person. So I'm laid back in all the areas. In the house is, you know, sometimes a mess. And I'm like, it's not that big of a deal, you know. But, you know, you were raised with
we cleaned all the time.
All the time.
We had lists all the time.
And your mom is really clean. She had you guys clean. She cleaned. She's just a very organized, clean person. So you basically married the opposite of that.
The opposite, like we said, 99.99%, right?
Yeah, and I felt that so like deep inside me all the time. I internalized that I will never be her. And a lot of times when we fought, that came out of my mouth.
It did.
I will never be her.
To me because it like
you didn't even understand.
I was like, what? You know, yeah.
You're like, I don't care if you're her or not.
Right.
But I was like, but yes, you do. That's a belief system that you're operating from. Is that why aren't you her? In your mind, your mom was the right way. That was the rightest right. That concept of clean and organized was your rightest right in that area. And I wasn't that. And I will never be that. I still am not, you know, that level.
Right. I mean, you had a cleaning lady come to your house and help out and stuff like that. So again, we did have two different lives, but also it is behaviors. I mean,
my dad cleaned.
Right.
My dad cleaned and cooked. And, you know, that's another thing so that was my expectation of you. I came into marriage thinking that you would help clean and cook. Like, that was just my expectation because that's what I saw.
Right.
And my dad didn't just do some of the cleaning. He did all the cleaning.
Right.
I mean, we didn't have a cleaning lady a lot of my life.
So when I'm yelling at you about cleaning, you're like, you're yelling at me. What are you doing? Why aren't you cleaning?
I know.